Hi, it's Kelsey with Junk Journal Magic. Today is Flip Through Friday, hosted by Gwen the Trash Witch. And I have a few books that I have come across since the last Flip Through Friday, where I have actually purchased these. They're not from my own collection. So I thought I would share them. They're each for children or young adults, especially this one. I'll show you what I mean by why I think that's who they're for, but this one, I love the cover. I love line drawings. It's just fun. And they went in and touched it up with some watercolor. But it's old. It seems a little frail. It is from 1948, first printing. And this one, I believe, is 69. And then I love the tiny little line drawings. I don't know if you can see them. But, oh, they're just everywhere. You know, you can take those and make little tiny collages with them, and that can be the focal point. I just love these. I love the horses and the dog running, loping, whatever he's doing. Here's a cowboy with his gun pulled. They're probably out rustling by the looks of that truck. Anyway, I bought this just because of those little line drawings. I just thought they were the coolest darn thing. And then you get all this paper. It's vintage and aged, but the cover, both ends, the cover's vintage and aged too. So, oh, look at this. I can even use this whole thing. I like the image, but those are great journaling cards right there. You can clip off the corners and make tags if you want. Love this. 10 cents. Two little savages. I bought this for the same reason. It's kind of old and grungy, but I don't mind old and grungy. I've got some of my great-grandmother's school books from the late 1800s when she carried her tiny little reader and whatever with her to school. I've got those, so I don't mind that. But, oh, I love this stuff. And this is from 1903. Yes, I'm going to pull it apart because, oh, look at that font. Let me get it up close so you can see the font. Love that font. And there's more of it. And there are things like In the Woods, The Rival Tribe, The Cat and the Skunk. Oh, I love this. I can use all those for little strips with pictures. Okay. See? Oh, look. There's a Y for like an alphabet with teepees. Oh, my. Yep, gonna love that. I hope there's one of those with every chapter. This is fun. There's a line drawing sort of bear on a pedestal like a statue. Oh, there's an owl. I absolutely love this owl. Oh, they've got their travois. Oh, I love this. I've seen, I could do this all day. I'm not going, there's like a drawing on every page. It's so worth it. It was so worth everything. Let me see if I can find another one of those alphabet letters. There's not one here. Oh, but look at the leaves. There's not just Indians. There's all sorts of things. Oh, look at this. Dinner with the Witch. Ooh, I have to read that. I will be very careful to look through this before I start ripping things out. But, oh, I love this one. Is there another letter somewhere? Oh, look at that page. That would make the best journaling card. Oh, look at the teepees. Oh, I love it. And it has the tribe with each design. Oh, Mandan. I can't read that one. I can't read that. Piegan? P-I-E-G-A-N. And this one was the Blackfoot. I believe we have Blackfoot in our family. But anyway, oh, just love these. This is just too awesome. Maybe I'm not going to cut it up. Oh, I love this. I love this. Okay, I've got to stop looking and move on. The ABC Bunny by Wanda Gag. This book was Ernest Thompson Seton, and I've seen his name before. And here I go. The Stolen Pony was by Glenn Rounds. I get so excited, I forget everything. But the ABC Bunny, I found this at the thrift store, my favorite thrift store. I had to go to the cardiologist 2 hours away. So my husband and I left. It was kind of a rainy day on Thursday. And we got there, we had over an hour to wait. And he goes, well, do you want to go to your favorite thrift store. I'm like, of course. This book was first published in 33, I'm sorry, 33. And then in 61, it was reprinted. So, look at the illustrations. Oh, and the music. I just opened this and saw one page with the bunny and just put it in the cart. I knew I'd love it. This is fun, too. If you have ransom letters for things, you can cut these out and use them to spell words. Oh, look at that porcupine. He's so cute. Love that sun. But I always say that, so you know that's going in one of my books somewhere. My own personal books. ABC song. That's too cute. This is fun. Once I realized that that's the alphabet on the leaves, I like it even more. It's very interesting. Okay. And the last book is strange. Let me move these out of the way because this book is large. I needed one more hardback to turn into a book cover for my Zen junk journal project, just so I could finish the one that I wanted to list in my Etsy shop. And this is going to be a large book when I'm finished. So I found a large vintage children's book. I looked at this up on a different video. This one is from 68. So this one is strange. That's why I say, you know, it's going to be used for another. The cover, I think, could work because of the fox for something else. But I don't know. I don't look at it and go, man, I'd love to have that. Here's the artist's name, Irwin. And this book is by Carlo Colodi. But me, I was like, it's the right size. I'm just going to use the cover for my Zen junk journal that needs to be a very large cover. And I started flipping through it, and I'm like, look at these line drawings. They're crazy. They're interesting, but you'll see what I mean. The further we get in here, the more interesting they become. There's a funny little thing you can cut out a little, like, oh gosh, it's not a Model T, but it's one of those older things. If not, it's a horse-drawn carriage without a horse. But you know, I can't really see very well looking at that. It doesn't have room for an engine, so I bet it's pulled by a horse. And then here's a puppet and a snake and people. There's a weird frog, a guy playing a violin. There's a little snail. I mean, there's just so many little things right there. And this shows up throughout the book. Now, here's the guy thinking about his puppet he wants to build. Oh, that's interesting. Here's some, it's almost like I don't know if you can see that edge. Yes, you can. It's like an encyclopedia entry, and it tells you about the things over here used to work the wood. There's a gorgon head. Well, maybe there's more to this than I thought. I didn't know there were these little encyclopedia entries. And then over here, 300 years ago, people wore wigs. That's fun. So the marionette, of course, will need hair. And here's an interesting entry about wigs. Here's that strange thing again. Somebody's doodle. And how Pinocchio was made. Oh, this is about a horse, the Barbary horse, and a policeman. You know, I think there might be a whole lot of stuff in here I can use. I love the numbers stamped. And they blacked out the name of the library. The talking cricket. Oh, I love that. Okay. There's a nice doodled cricket. There's a mallet and a carpenter with his big chunk of rock. I think that's rock. Is that stone or wood? I can't tell. It's got to be wood. This is about a puppet. Okay. Nice houses. That's fun. I always save things like that. I'm fascinated by them. I don't know why. Real pots. Making clay pots. Oh, so this is more like a book for school, maybe fourth grade or something, and you flip through it, and I'm sure everybody got a copy in the classroom, and you all read together. Pinocchio burns his feet off. That sounds terrible. Okay, and here's that same doodle. I kept thinking, what is this? I was looking through it in the car. I'm not good at looking at things in books and on the phone when the car's moving. I get motion sickness. Peeling. This is another word defined. Cat o' nine. Why in the world would that be in a children's book? It's like Hunger Games. It's like, who said this was a young adult movie for children? Who said? Okay. There's some doodled people. Oh, here's nettles. Now, that will go in one of my outdoorsy books. Because I love knowledge. And nettles are edible. Okay, marionettes welcome Pinocchio. Have you seen enough? This is such a strange book. Oh, look, it's a fox in a, looks like a long coat. I'm not going to guess what kind of coat that is, which is where my brain was going. Blackbird. The fox and the cat. There's that cricket again. The Red Lobster Inn, knaves, dishonest, tricky people. That's fun. I'll have to put that in my medieval book. And here's a partridge and a pheasant. Those are all cool from my medieval book. Falls amongst thieves. Cavernous. And maltreat. Those are good words for kids to know. I love this. And I love the trees. Woohoo. So there's lots of stuff in here. I'm going to stop flipping. If you want this book or any of the others, I will link to them on Amazon in the description box below. Bye.